Rollo, I know you're just like you're at the edge of your seat, ready to rip this guy apart.
I thought it was Drag Queen Story Hour.
Welcome aboard. How you doing, man?
Good. Long time.
Good stuff, man. So yeah, what's your take on him so far? Like you say he clearly has a lot of things. Well, yeah. I mean, for me, my biggest thing is he's sucked dick, and so his credentials are out the door. Like, I don't know. I think, and honestly, I think his
why do we take this guy seriously and we don't take like Jack Murphy seriously? I mean, would he not be a better, like, it's funny. I'll tell you this is I've seen so many people from Chris Williamson all the way to Adam Sosnick to God knows whoever else. And they always ask him, what's your take on the manosphere? Tell us about your, intimate, long, standing knowledge of the sphere and everything. And I'm just like, who the fuck is this guy to be talking about the sphere in the first place? And then I'm like, for a guy in an open marriage who fucks other guys, who like basically is cool with his wife or whatever she is, going out and nailing other dudes, and they're okay with that. If that's the case, if that's the criteria, then Jack Murphy would be a better candidate, because Jack Murphy's has actually been in the manosphere, since like 2017 or 2018, back on the 21 convention. He would actually be a more credible, guest on here when it comes to the manosphere stuff than Destiny.
I think they just bring him on because he does have a massive following, and he's known
on Twitter. Yeah, he's a gamer. He's a game streamer, is what he is. That's why they had Sneeko on here. He was a game streamer. It's the younger. They want the Twitch. They want the Twitch views is what they want.
Was Sneeko as a gaming streamer? Was he?
Yeah, he was big on Twitch for the longest time, and I know he was on YouTube as well. But both of these guys, Sneeko's been doing this since he was like 14 years old, and it's like whatever the new hotness is. And trust me, once the shine is off the red pill, he'll be moving on to like, I don't know, the God pill or the Illuminati or whatever, whatever the new Alex Jones thing is, he'll be rocking that one next.
You think Sneeko will be doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Because at some point, like the red pill is going to end up being something that's like a liability for him. And he'll move on to the next thing. He's a brand. He's not actually in the sphere. He's just a brand. Same as Destiny. Destiny's a brand as well.
Yeah. Well, Destiny, he made his, like, he started off playing League, and then he made his fame just by debating people. And like he became like the famous guy to debate on Twitch, and that was like the thing. And if you could go toe to toe, he had a lot of invalid arguments. I'll tell you this: if you could study up, you could study up and go toe to toe with this guy and beat him in a debate. Because I think you can. I think you're smart enough. You have enough knowledge for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is like these guys, like, I mean, I've heard it, like half the reason I came on here is I would love to be able to like feel like I'm participating in the chat here, but there's like 25,000 people watching this shit right now. But the thing is like every time people say, "Oh, you need to go debate Destiny," I'm like, how come people are like hitting him up to come debate me? How come? Why is whenever I have something to say about Michaela Peterson, or I have something to say about like certainly Hafiz or Alex from Playing with Fire or whatever, everybody's like, "Oh, you need to debate him. You're ducking him, man. Fuck you." I'm like, how is it that you're not going and demanding Chris Williamson debate me?
Yeah.
How is it that like I'm the one that has to go out there and make the fucking effort and fly out across the country to go and do this shit? Why is that the case? And then half the time they don't even know what a fucking debate is to begin with. It's like, what's the topic? Because me sitting there and them going, "You're a bad person," that's not a fucking debate. That's just a fucking opinion, right? So go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think it's just gonna get to a point where like Destiny does something wrong or gets exposed, or like, do you think?
Yeah, okay, so here's my thing: is guys like Destiny have secrets, right? I mean, guys like Destiny have like fucking like skeletons in their closet. I've learned this. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I've learned that sometimes all you got to do is wait.
Yeah,
like all you had to do is wait for Anthony Johnson, and now he's getting married because he has an illegitimate baby with this psychotic chick that was his girlfriend for the longest time.
Ew, he's getting married.
He's trying to. Oh yeah. He doesn't know this. I don't know how I got on, but I am on the 21 convention newsletter mailing list.
Oh,
and so yeah, so that was a big giant reveal from Anthony, and then about a week later, he's like, "Oh yeah, and there's a bun in the oven, or there's a baby on the way." And I'm like, "Oh, so that's why you're getting married, and so you're really not this trad con, president of fucking manosphere, right?" All you gotta do is wait. That's the same thing with Jack Murphy.
that's
Just wait.
funny.
Just wait a little while. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it takes shorter. But sooner or later, shit comes out, and I'll guarantee you something comes out of about Destiny at some point.